Okay, hello. Over the midweek hump by 15 minutes. This week has been very busy. We've just been literally online. And when I say online, like responding to customers, sending comms. I have so many communications and comms, like I say, just all throughout the day. So oozing over the midweek hump for this week. Hot August day. Excited to have West reporting. Cooler temperatures are in the forecast. Um, so special episode today. I've got one, two, three, four, about 20 listings in Lauderdale County, which is on the northern half of the Tennessee River. It's split between Lauderdale County from Florence City and the areas around that. And then on the southern half of the Tennessee River is called Bear County. And that's where you have Muscle Shoals City and all those places. Both have very, very interesting listings. There's a ton of waterfront. There's new construction. I saw a 75-acre equestrian farm, and we'll dive right in it. We'll do a follow-up. And again, if you don't want to watch the video and watch my professional comments as I'm reviewing these Alabama listings and seeing what I can do with it with my personal, sales career and, real estate companies, we own a lot of property as well. So I do it just as much for me as it is for all of my clients, that are full-time in real estate as well. And also starting the day with a big price drop. We visited city council and reform last night again for a new business idea. That owner has decided to reduce his price about $15,000 just this morning. It would be easier for him to cash out than move forward with some of the business expenses. I think he'd rather take his business elsewhere, maybe over to Gordo, and we'll do a development there with them, or maybe Aliceville. But yes, got a big price drop this morning, $15,000. That's a lot right beside where I'm developing my garage condominiums for airplanes and pilots. So big news this morning. Absolutely. Going into the afternoon here. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's dive right in. We'll start with this Lauderdale County review so we can talk about some of these. Okay, so over on the western half, literally, you could be in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi, very close to this area. It's a cheap land listing. It's been cleared of the trees. It was only like 6.4 acres for the lumber haul, which is not very big, and I'm sure they had a bigger cut there. But it's a Waterloo, Alabama, 911 address. I'm sure that's in more of the rural area, but it's very close to Pickwick Lake. Very close to Pickwick Lake, and they're only asking $45,000 for that. Let me do the math on that. $6.4 acres. Yeah, that's $1,098. Wait, what? Excuse me, $7,031 per acre, but it's already cleared. There's no excavation expenses, getting the trees removed, making it level. It's ready to build on. So it's a buildable 6.4 acres. And, for a rural project, I mean, you're talking, you can appeal to people in Tennessee, Walnut Grove, Collinwood, Martins Mills, Walkertown, Savannah, and even over into Mississippi, Burnsville, Midway, Marjoram, Aliceboro. All those communities are just right there within 50 minutes, and it's close to the water, so you could have a nice little place. Start with a camper, be right there at the water all day long. I'm sure there's a public boat ramp with all of this. And the Pickwick Dam is up there. So yeah, First up, Lauderdale County, $45,000 for 6.4 acres, right? Very, very close to Pickwick Lake. All right, so we're in the northern half of Lauderdale County. This is a farm opportunity out on County Road 8 in Killen, Alabama. It's a clear farm, 29 acres, cleared out. You don't have to do any excavation, and they're asking $310,000 for that. Beautiful property, nice elevated area of the state. All right, next up, this is a home and 1.2 acres. It's on County Road 38 in Florence. It's got a Florence 911 address. Looks like a mid-century home, 1,535 acres, 3-bed, 2-bath. And they're asking $214,900 for that one. Oh, yeah. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, I had not shared the feed on FaceSpace just yet. So I always like to credit the listing agent, Bailey Hunsberger. Never met Bailey. They're in Florence City. Brick Driven Realty, name of the broker office there. So they got a mid-century ranch-style home, 1968. A lot of these houses built across the state. 1968. All right, still in the northern half. That's the same one. Got another one here, Lauderdale County. Wow. This one looks really nice. It's got a great cover photo. 41 acres on Milner's Chapel Road in Florence for $350. So it's a land listing. Beautiful area, elevated. Shoal Creek. It's got 100-foot. It's got 100-foot directly on Shoal Creek. Very nice listing photos. 41 full acres. Trail runs right through the middle of it. directly on the Shoal Creek there. The listing agent did a knockout job with the listing photos on this one, especially for it to be a land listing up in those elevated areas. Okay, just minutes outside of Florence, 41 acres, offers 1,100 foot. Excuse me, not 100, 1,100. That 1,000 was cut off there. 1,100 foot on Shoal Creek. Beautiful private setting surrounded by well-kept farms. Property features multiple prime home sites, an excellent road system, and stunning water views. Whether you're looking to build your dream home, create a weekend retreat, or invest in waterfront land, this property offers it all. They've got it at $8,500 per acre. BJ Davis with Grit Land Company, Mountain Brook, Alabama. One of my partners lives in Mountain Brook. It's got it listed. It's a great listing there. All right, let's see. Next up, we're in Lexington, which is still Lauderdale County, but the northern half. This is a mid-century home, probably early mid-century. Smaller floor plan, 1,150 square foot, almost 1 acre, 0.81, so 80% of an acre. 2-bed, 1 bath. They're asking $169,900 for that, so easy payment. Probably need a conventional loan. Mike can do USDA or FHA, depending on the interior condition. But it's in the heart of Lexington. Beth Fields, Brick Driven Realty again in Rogersville. She's got that one listed. $169,000, easy payment there in a beautiful area of Alabama. Okay, I saw this one earlier. It's very cheap, but it's got 3.5 acres with it. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,900 square feet. It was built in 2003. And, it's got the house looks old. The roof looks old. There's like moss growing on the roof there. So they've kind of let this one go. 1,900 square foot, 3-bed, 2-bath with 3.5 acres there in Lexington, 911 address. And they're only asking $150,000. It's an as-is home with scenic views on that land. They've got it priced cheap. Katie Cobb, Marmac Real Estate, there in Florence. She's got it listed. That's on County Road 39. All right, let's keep going here. Moving on, we're kind of on the far eastern side. Got another mid-century home, 1,300 square foot with 1 acre. 3-bed, 1 bath, definitely a mid-century. It is directly on Highway 207 in Anderson, Alabama, which is Lauderdale County. Another one, affordable, low payment, $169,900. Your payment would be maybe $1,300 a month, something like that. Charming 3-bed, 1 bath, situated on a spacious lot. Built in 1946, so that's a true mid-century. I knew it was. Bailey Hunsberger, again, Brick Driven Realty. She's got several in the area. Good for her. All right, let's see. That's the one I just clicked on. Yeah. Going down to Rogersville. I saw this one earlier. New construction. Brand new, shiny new construction. Gorgeous view of that blue sky above the home. It's on Zoe Grace Drive, built by Southern Blue Builders. I can't wait to send them an introduction card from myself and my services. 1,879 square foot. It's got 1/3 of an acre, 0.34, 4-bed, 2-bath, $338,500 asking price. They just listed it. It's almost 1,900 square foot. That's a big house. And 4-bedroom floor plans. Only got 2 baths, but that's okay. Especially for a family purchase. Erica Crunk, Engel and Volkers, Lauderdale. They're in Rogersville office. She's got it listed. brand new construction, 338.5 in Rogersville, Zoe Grace Drive. Love seeing that. New construction, remember, is the best to use My Buyer Agency services because you'll get that furniture allowance paid through the commission. When there's a big chunk, when I've got some meat on the bone for those commissions, with the 300,000 or 800,000 price point, I can give you more furniture and still have a commission for us. The store has a sale, you get free furniture, you get your new house, and you save a ton of money. It's just like the same with insurance. You combine home and auto insurance policies to save money. It's the same deal. Best kept secret in Alabama, for sure. Buyers are spending money every day doing this exact thing. Okay, this is a really good one. It's got a level lot directly on the Tennessee River. 1400 Barnett Road. It's in Rogersville there. They're asking $500,000 for it. 1,900 square foot plus, 1 acre plus, 3 bed, 3 full bathrooms. Directly, it's at the mouth of Wheeler Lake, directly on the Tennessee River, where the dam creates the lake. Boathouse and dock. Lena Jacobs over at Crylite Realtors, Huntsville, the office in Huntsville. She's got this one listed, and like I said, I reviewed this one earlier, and the deal with it's got a level entrance. When you're looking out the front of the house, it's a level walk to the lake. A lot of times you just don't get that. You don't get the levelness that you like, and there's elevation. You got to build stairs or do the trolley, things like that to actually get down to the lake or your boat dock. Okay, we're back in Central County. That's the 30 acres. I've already talked about that. Here's another one. Light new construction, almost 1,900 square foot, 4 bed, 2 bath, just the same as that brand new one was. And this one is only $324. It's about the same price. Let's see what year this one was built. 2020. So yeah, 5 years old there. Jeannie Rogers, Coldwell Banker Pinnacle Properties in Florence. She's got that one listed. 1,838 square feet, almost a half an acre. 2020 year built. And they're asking $324 for that one. Beautiful home. Light new construction. This one I just clicked on. It's this one right here. Okay, this is a new land listing. Corner lot on Simpson Street in Killen, the unincorporated area of Florence. 0 Simpson Street. They haven't gotten the 911 address. But this is probably a good commercial lot or maybe a small residential development opportunity. And they're asking $199 for it. You could probably get it for half of that. You just make an offer and see what the seller is. A lot of times that's what you got to do, especially when there's new money and new investment that's going into these properties. All the risk has to shift, but that elevated pricing and value for the current owners, you can find a happy median, and it may not be right at that listing price. So that's a good one, in my opinion. If you just make an offer on it. All right, next up. Oh, here's a big one. 158 acres in Florence City. Very close to the center of town. You could probably do a big development on this one. 158 acres. Cox Creek Parkway is the area, and they're asking $2,765,000 for this one. Looks like there's a creek that runs behind. I can't tell what that is. Florence Boulevard, excuse me. It's right at the corner of Florence Boulevard and Delta Drive. 158 acres. Cameron Isbell over at Mossy Oak Property Southeast, Land and Wildlife. He's got this one listed. Big land listing. right there in Florence. Okay, here's a cheap one. It's in a newly established subdivision. $95,000 for 1 acre, 102 Willowbrook Drive, Florence City. And I'm sure there's probably a minimum 2,500 square foot for this one. Like I said, that's a brand new subdivision. But you can bring your own builder and just buy the lot. This one's new, mid-century, Florence as well. Almost an acre, 0.93. So it's got a big lot. Under 1,100 square foot for your expenses and utilities and insurance monthly. 3-bed, 1 bath. Like I said, it's mid-century. Let me see who's got this one listed. Okay, Jay Johnson over at Exit Realty Shoals in Tuscaloosa, which is on the southern half of Pickwick Lake and the Tennesse River, Colbert County. All right, I think that's most of the new ones. Let me see what else we got here. Just clicked on that one. Another mid-century, 3-bed, 2-bath, Decatur Avenue, Florence, Alabama. 1,568 square feet, mid-century rancher, just the one level. Let's see who's got this one listed. Brett Black Remax Tri-State, Muscle Shoals. He's got it listed. And it was built in the year 1959. That was really mid-century. All right, let me do one thing here. Here's one near the lake. That's a big house. There's several near the lake for $500,000. This one's 2,500 square feet, almost a half an acre. 4-bed, 3-bath, Sky Park Road. There in Florence. And Devon Battles, Remax Tri-State, Muscle Shoals. Got it listed. It was built in 2005. So a lot of times this inventory is better to get more square footage for your money. 4-bed, 3-bath, over 2,500 square foot. And they're asking $516,900. Let me see where the lake is. It's got a pool as well. In-ground pool in the backyard as well. Any photos of the lake? It's very close. Bet the subdivision has lake access, maybe. Yeah, that's a really nice home. It's got all this build out for the pool and extra garage. Yeah, it's a subdivision that's got access to the lake. I mean, you're right up on the lake there. I don't know if there's a boat dock or what. Okay, here's one. Tom Bigby Street, Florence, Alabama. Just listed under $200,000. It's got a 1/4 acre lot, 1,360 square foot, 3-bed, 1 bath. This is a good listing for $199. That's a very easy payment. Let's see what year it was built. 1945. Yeah, it's a true mid-century. But this house has been remodeled. It's got a stone exterior. It's a little different, but it really looks like a lake house. Matches that area very well. This is a really good opportunity. This is a good listing. It's just older. It's a different home, but the location gets you where you want to be. And that price is too good to refuse. I mean, you're talking Gunrunner Boutique Hotel / rooftop bar. Mobile Plaza, Wildwood Tavern, Court Street. I mean, you're literally within walking distance to all these places. So that's a really good listing. All right. I guess that is enough with Lauderdale. I just keep clicking on them, and they're so interesting because I'm not familiar with these. There's a house for $65,000. It's got a 7,400 square foot lot. That's big. It's a quarter acre. Another one for $155 in Florence. It's a good bit of inventory there. It's too expensive. Yeah, these homes, it looks like the homes that are kind of like north, Cox Creek Parkway, northern Florence, that's where you've got some more expensive real estate. Yeah, here's one 1,740 square foot. It's got a quarter acre lot as well, or roughly 8,712 square foot. Yeah, quarter acre. It's a fifth of an acre. Beth Darby Remax Infinity in Killen. It's a franchise branch. 3-bed, 2-bath. They're asking $429 for that one. Very interesting. Okay, let's jump over to the Tuscaloosa MLS and see what we got in our area today. Hold on, got a text from a client. All right, first up, Tuscaloosa City Central, Parkwood Subdivision. That's an original city subdivision, mid-century. This house was built in 1960. Smaller floor plan, though. Wonderful, easy on utilities. 1,280 square foot, 1 full acre. So you love that, and you got that with those mid-century subdivisions. You get bigger lots if you go with some of these original city places. 1 level home, 3-bed, 1 bath, 1 half bath. It's got a full acre, University Place, Central High School for the zoning. Affordable at $215. Amy Mullins over at Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. She's got it listed. $215 easy payment. Easy payment. All right, next up, Tuscaloosa 69 South, Havenridge Subdivision. Brand new construction. Havenridge right here behind me. 2,338 square foot. It's almost got a quarter acre lot, 0.24. 1 level, 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms. 365,000 square feet. 365,900 asking price. Brittany Aldridge with Newcastle Homes. This is a subdivision that they created. It's a new construction subdivision altogether. 365,900 asking price. All right, next up we got Coker Cret Shamblin subdivision. Mount Olive Road. 2 level, 4-bed, 3 bath, 1 half bath. This is West Tuscaloosa County. Turn of the century subdivision, 2004 year built, 3,324 square foot. It's a big house, 11.8 acres, huge amount of land with it. Huntington Elementary, Tuscaloosa County High School for the zoning. So it must be really close to Northport City and the county line. It's in Coker on Mount Olive. Phyllis Olive, Remax Premier Group. She's the one that's got it listed. $989,900. $989,900 asking price. It's almost $1 million, but you can do a lot with 12 acres. All right, next up, Tuscaloosa City East, 7th Street. It's got it listed. Let's see. Amy Mullins again. It's 2 for her today. Luxury. Of course, Amy is probably cashing out a rental portfolio for somebody. Keller Williams franchise branch, but she does a lot of rentals. No subdivision. Tuscaloosa City East. That's probably not correct. It's probably county. 1955, so it's mid-century. 1,038 square feet. $225,000 asking price. Not bad. It's probably a little high. All right, next up, Tuscaloosa 69 South, U.S. Farm Subdivision. I'm not familiar with that at all. Delta Drive, one level, built in 1976, late mid-century, 1,932 square foot, almost a full acre, 0.94, 3-bed, 2-bath, Big Sandy Elementary, Hillcrest High School for the zoning. Alice Maxwell, Keller Williams franchise branch, owner here in Tuscaloosa. She's got it listed. $159,900 asking price. That's an affordable payment. Your payment probably wouldn't even be $1,200-$1,300 a month for the mortgage. That's before your other expenses. We got another one in Havenridge Loop right here behind me on 69 South. Inglewood Elementary, Hillcrest High School for the zoning. 2,700 square foot, brand new, quarter-acre lot, 5 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms. $413,900. Brittany Aldridge, Newcastle Homes. $413,900, like I said. All right, another one, Havenridge. That's 3 for today. Brand new, 1,679 square foot, third of an acre, 0.29. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1.5 acre, 1.5 level home. Brittany Aldridge again. Newcastle Homes Inc. That's an institutional investor. They're builders, corporate builders. $325,900 asking price, and these are good homes. These are good homes. A better grade of homes. They're a little bit more expensive. They're right at the school. Oh, here's number 4, Newcastle. Newcastle bringing the listings. This one's almost 2,000 square feet. 4-bed, 2-bath floor plan. Quarter-acre lot, 0.25. Very similar for all the rest of them. Different square footages. Havenridge Loop, Main Drive, Inglewood Elementary, Hillcrest High, Brittany Aldridge. Again, she's got all 4. $330,900. So almost $331,000 asking price. And that's brand new. Number 5, Havenridge again. This one's almost 1,500 square feet. Quarter-acre lot, 3-bed, 2-bath floor plan, $312,900. So if you want to try to get on that lower end of $300,000, this would be the one to try and get. Brittany Aldridge again. She's got all 5 of these listed. All right, next up, back in Tuscaloosa City, North Towns of Northriver subdivision. A lot of new money, a lot of new homes in this area. 707 Cambridge Lane. One of my aunt lives on this same street. 2-level home, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1.5 bath, 2008 year built. So it's not even 2 decades. 3,092 square foot. That's a big house. You would want to consider your carry cost on a home like that. Almost 1/5 of an acre, 0.14, just really over 1/10. 4-bed, 3-bath, 1.5 bath, 2-level. Rock Quarry Elementary, Northridge High School for the zoning. Alice Maxwell, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. She's the owner of that company. She's got this one listed on Cambridge, $569,900. So basically $570 there. All right, next up, we got a Midtown Village condominium. 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, the best one to buy. We reached, I was the agent that brought $250,000 for the 3 bedrooms just 2 years ago. And now this one's continuing to go up. This one's $270,000. So it's gone up more. 1,336 square foot. It's a large condo for Tuscaloosa City. Wilson Glaze over at Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. He's got this one listed $269. Like I said, that's $270, 3-bed, 3-bath. And, I got $250 for a fully furnished 3-bedroom condo over 2 years ago now at Midtown. All right, next up, Pratt-Wyatt Subdivision, Tuscaloosa City Central, 308 22nd Street East. Okay, so it'll be on this east side of town. 1940 year built. It's early mid-century. It's a very early 1,728 square foot, 3-bed, 1-bath. Amy Mullins again. It must have been a big portfolio cashing out that she's listed today. Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. It's got it listed $275. So at least 3 rental homes that have been listed now. All right, next up, Northport City, Brookside Subdivision, 115 Brookside Drive, 1970 year built. Almost a half an acre, 0.42, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1 level. Vestavia Elementary and Tuscaloosa County High School for the zoning. John Nixon, Southern Homes of Tuscaloosa, downtown. He's got this one listed. And John sold one of my listings in Moundville recently. $265 asking price. Very affordable. All right, we got 2 condos for today. This one's at Bamas Game Day. It's directly on campus, but this particular condominium does not allow short-term rentals. Only owner-occupied. So there's lot fewer people going in and out of the property. The parking is under the building. Like I said, it's on campus, Red Drew Avenue. All the students love this area, but this one cannot be rented. Only owner-occupant. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 600 square foot. They were built in 2001, right at turn of the century, and they're asking $310,000 for this one. Ian Thomas, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. He's got it listed, and that's Bama's Game Day, 310. Okay, here's a good one directly on Hargrove Road. Ronnie Whitaker over at Pritchett Moore Real Estate downtown. He's got it listed Pine Hill Subdivision, but it's directly on Hargrove Road, kind of like mine in Menorah. I'm in Menorah Subdivision. It's not Menorah Drive. I have a old Greensboro Road address, but we're in that subdivision. 3-bed, 3 full bath, built in 1966. This one's definitely having some conversions like mine. And Ronnie's got this one listed for $279,900. Okay, here's one affordable with 2 acres in Fayette, 20th Street Northwest, built in 1986, 1,248 square foot. So it's a small floor plan, easy on utilities. Fayette Schools. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's an interesting listing. Ashley Smith, Keller Williams franchise branch. She's got this one listed. Let me take a look at this. It's got a log cabin look to it. Nice big flat 2 acres. Full 2 acres is the yard. So you would need to cut the grass for the full 2 acres. But this is an easy payment. Oh, the interior is very bright and spacious. It's got some wood paneling still in the kitchen, but the drywall has been added to the bedrooms and living rooms. Not bad. Not bad at all. Washer and dryer in-house. Comes with a storage shed and the 2 acres. And that's all for $170,000 asking price. You can really live good if you choose these rural areas and just do a little bit of a drive for a few years to help you build some equity. Especially for young people, this is ideal. This is ideal because you get everything. You get the real deal: house, yard, land, space, privacy. You might have to drive a little bit, but when you're talking about $170,000 for all that, you're going to make some payments. The value is going to go up. It'll be a $200,000 home 5 years from now when you get ready to sell and cash out. So that's a good listing. Okay, another one in Fayette, directly on Highway 171. That's the road between Northport and Fayette City. It's a mid-century home, bigger home, 2,379 square foot. It's almost 2,500 square feet, but it's got 5 acres with it as well. You love seeing that. You know, you could sell the acreage, get some of your money back, pay that mortgage down, or you could just have that additional space. Anna Campbell, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. She's got this one listed. That's 2 for them today for Keller Williams. $299.9 asking price. So they want $300,000 for it. See how that goes. All right, next up, back in Tuscaloosa City East, late mid-century, 1978. Same as my phone number. 20th Avenue East, Sky Ranch subdivision. 1,445 square feet, so it's a small floor plan. Southview Elementary, Central High School. Faith May, Keller Williams franchise branch. Never met Faith before. $216 asking price, so another low, affordable payment. All right, this one I know was from yesterday. Yeah, so that's 18 new listings. West Alabama MLS, some really good ones too, in between Fayette County. And that's also a review of Lauderdale County. All those listings on that waterfront area up there, Lauderdale. We'll do the Colbert County tomorrow. That's south of the Tennessee River there, in Pickwick Lake, Wilson Lake as well. Okay, so that's it for today's market review. Don't forget to call my sponsored lender, Ryan Paranid. He and I make a great team. When it's your time to buy, we would love to help you accomplish your goals in real estate, buying or selling. Again, if you're watching the videos and you know me, we've got, we will find where our best results for the information I'm providing exist on YouTube. It's just so big. There's always people that are in your same category. You just got to keep producing the results. So give us a like, subscribe, share, whatever, just help interact, and that'll help us get more attention as well. So we really appreciate that. The subscriber base would be great. You have to have a Gmail account, a Google account to even hit the subscribe button. So make the Google account first, then hit the subscribe button. And we would appreciate it. If like I said, I've got so many tenured investors, but there's also so many more people that haven't done any real estate investing. They don't understand it like I do. There are lanes for you, regardless if you're tenured, you want to put some money down, borrow some money, make a real estate investment, or if you want to use some cash that you have, smaller amounts, 10,000, 20,000, find some land, find a lane for you to buy something and put it right back on the market, regardless if you do any improvements or not. That's the way you get started. And so we'll go from there. You just got to call me. You got to call me. You got to get to know me. This is what we do. Alabama is the promised land. It's been slept on for so long. That Hollywood label of us just being a bunch of rednecks. It might be true. But what does that matter? What does that matter? We're just country people. We love Jesus. Okay. Sayonara.